India, under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, is undergoing an economic transformation. A key pillar of this transformation is the vision of making India a global export powerhouse. This vision is not merely aspirational, but is being translated into reality through a series of well-defined policies and initiatives. These measures aim to enhance domestic manufacturing capabilities, promote exports, and establish India as a prominent player in global value chains. This ambition is driven by the recognition that a robust export sector is crucial for sustained economic growth, job creation, and enhancing India's standing in the global economy. To achieve this, the government has embarked on a multi-pronged strategy focusing on incentivizing domestic production, fostering innovation, improving trade infrastructure, and forging strategic partnerships on the global stage. The success of this endeavor is not just about increasing export numbers. It's about creating a more prosperous and globally competitive India. This essay delves into the key policies and initiatives driving India's export-oriented growth trajectory, highlighting their impact and future potential. The coming years will be crucial for India as it seeks to solidify its position as a global export hub. The world is watching as India's economic landscape is being reshaped, paving the way for a future where Indian products and services become synonymous with quality, innovation, and competitiveness on the global stage. The journey has begun, and the path ahead is illuminated by the ambition and determination of a nation on the rise. At the heart of India's export push lies the Production-Linked Incentive, or PLI scheme. Launched in 2020, the PLI scheme represents a paradigm shift in India's industrial policy, aiming to boost domestic manufacturing and enhance the global competitiveness of Indian products. This scheme operates on the principle of providing financial incentives to companies for achieving incremental sales of domestically manufactured goods. The PLI scheme targets a range of strategic sectors that hold significant export potential. These include electronics manufacturing, pharmaceuticals, textiles, automobiles, and renewable energy, among others. By incentivizing production in these key sectors, the government aims to reduce import dependence, create domestic manufacturing champions, and position India as a global manufacturing hub. The impact of the PLI scheme has been significant. It has attracted substantial investments from both domestic and global players, leading to a surge in production capacity across targeted sectors. This, in turn, is translating into increased exports and reduced reliance on imports. Moreover, the PLI scheme is playing a crucial role in enhancing the technological capabilities of Indian industries and integrating them into global value chains. As the PLI scheme matures and expands to new sectors, it is expected to further accelerate India's export growth and solidify its position as a global manufacturing powerhouse. Complementing the PLI scheme is the ambitious Make in India initiative, launched in 2014. This flagship program aims to transform India into a global manufacturing and design hub. The Make in India initiative focuses on creating a conducive environment for businesses to thrive in India, thereby attracting investments, boosting manufacturing, and creating jobs. The initiative targets a wide array of sectors, including but not limited to automobiles, textiles, aviation, chemicals, pharmaceuticals, and information technology. To achieve its objectives, the Make in India program has implemented a series of reforms aimed at simplifying regulations, improving infrastructure, and fostering innovation. These efforts have yielded positive results evidenced by increased foreign direct investment inflows, particularly in manufacturing. The Make in India initiative has also played a pivotal role in enhancing India's manufacturing capabilities, as demonstrated by the growth of domestic companies in sectors like mobile phone manufacturing and pharmaceuticals. Furthermore, the initiative has spurred job creation and entrepreneurship, contributing to India's economic growth. By encouraging domestic production and attracting global players, the Make in India initiative is positioning India as a key player in the global manufacturing landscape. India's rise as an export powerhouse is intricately linked to its burgeoning trade relationship with the United States. The US stands as India's largest export destination, with bilateral trade reaching record highs in recent years. This burgeoning trade partnership is underpinned by a shared commitment to free trade, economic cooperation, and leveraging each other's strengths. Over the past decade, US-India trade has witnessed remarkable growth, surpassing previous records and solidifying the economic ties between the two nations. This growth is attributed to several factors, including India's emergence as a global hub for information technology, pharmaceuticals, and other knowledge-based industries, coupled with a growing US demand for high-quality yet cost-effective products and services. The future outlook for US-India trade remains positive, with both countries recognizing the immense untapped potential for further collaboration. There is a concerted effort to increase US investments in India, particularly in sectors like infrastructure, manufacturing, and technology. However, challenges remain, including navigating complex trade negotiations, addressing market access issues, and ensuring a level playing field for businesses on both sides. Despite these challenges, the US-India trade partnership is poised for continued growth, driven by mutual interests and a shared vision for a more prosperous future. Section 5. Navigating global trade export promotion and ease of business. Beyond its strategic partnership with the US, India is actively engaged in strengthening its trade relations with other key regions, including the European Union, Southeast Asia, and Africa. Recognizing the importance of diversified export markets, India has implemented a range of export promotion policies and initiatives aimed at boosting exports to these regions. Key among these initiatives is the Merchandise Exports from India Scheme, or MEIS, and the Service Exports from India Scheme, SEIS. These schemes provide financial incentives to exporters, making Indian products and services more competitive in global markets. Furthermore, India has made significant strides in improving its ease of doing business ranking, making it easier for businesses to operate and export from India. These reforms have streamlined bureaucratic procedures, reduced compliance burdens, and fostered a more investor-friendly environment. These initiatives are yielding positive results, as evidenced by increased export volumes and a growing number of businesses engaging in international trade. By creating a conducive environment for businesses and incentivizing exports, India is positioning itself as a reliable and competitive player in the global marketplace. These efforts are not only boosting India's export performance, but also contributing to job creation, economic growth, and enhancing India's stature on the global stage. Section 6. Forging strategic alliances, trade agreements, and partnerships. In its pursuit of becoming a global export powerhouse, India is actively forging strategic alliances through free trade agreements, or FTAs, and comprehensive economic partnerships with key trading partners worldwide. These agreements are instrumental in reducing trade barriers, promoting economic cooperation, and creating new avenues for Indian businesses to access global markets. India's FTA strategy is characterized by a focus on securing favorable terms for its exports, particularly in sectors where it enjoys a competitive advantage. These agreements typically encompass a wide range of areas, including tariff reductions, trade facilitation measures, and intellectual property rights protection. Moreover, India is actively engaged in negotiating economic partnership agreements that go beyond traditional trade in goods to encompass services, investments, and technology collaborations. Such comprehensive agreements are crucial for India to leverage its strengths in areas like information technology, pharmaceuticals, and financial services. These strategic alliances are not only boosting India's trade volumes, but also fostering closer economic ties with partner countries, promoting regional integration, and enhancing India's geopolitical stature. Section 7. Building the backbone. Infrastructure development for exports. Recognizing that a robust infrastructure is the backbone of a thriving export sector, India is making significant investments in upgrading its ports, highways, airports, and logistics networks. These infrastructure development projects are crucial for reducing transportation costs, improving connectivity, and ensuring the smooth flow of goods and services to both domestic and international markets. One of the flagship initiatives in this regard is the Sagarmala project, a comprehensive program aimed at modernizing port infrastructure and enhancing port connectivity. This ambitious project encompasses a wide range of initiatives, including port modernization, development of coastal economic zones, and promotion of coastal shipping. In addition to port development, India is also investing heavily in expanding its highway network, upgrading its railway system, and developing dedicated freight corridors. These initiatives are aimed at reducing transportation bottlenecks, improving logistics efficiency, and enhancing the overall competitiveness of Indian exports. These infrastructure development projects are not only essential for facilitating exports, but also play a vital role in promoting economic growth, creating jobs, and improving the quality of life for millions of Indians. Section 8. Equipping India's workforce skill development for global competitiveness. India's ambition of becoming a global export powerhouse hinges not only on its physical infrastructure but also on its human capital. Recognizing this, the government has placed a strong emphasis on skill development programs aimed at equipping India's workforce with the skills and knowledge needed to meet the demands of the global marketplace. The flagship initiative in this regard is the Skill India Mission, launched in 2015. This ambitious program aims to provide vocational training and skill development opportunities to millions of young Indians, equipping them with the skills needed to secure employment in various sectors, including manufacturing, services, and technology. The Skill India Mission focuses on creating industry-relevant training programs, establishing partnerships with private sector players, and promoting apprenticeships to provide on-the-job training opportunities. In addition to the Skill India mission, the government has also launched several other initiatives aimed at promoting digital literacy, entrepreneurship, and innovation among India's youth. These skill development programs are crucial for ensuring that India has a workforce capable of supporting its export ambitions. Section 9. A future of promise, India's rise as a global export powerhouse. India's journey towards becoming a global export powerhouse is a testament to its economic transformation under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The initiatives undertaken, ranging from the PLI scheme and Make in India to strategic trade partnerships and infrastructure development, have laid a strong foundation for sustained export growth. The impact of these policies is evident in the surge in exports, the diversification of export markets, and the emergence of India as a key player in global value chains. The focus on skill development ensures that India's workforce is equipped to meet the demands of the global marketplace. While challenges remain, including navigating global trade uncertainties and further improving the ease of doing business, India's commitment to liberalization, innovation, and global engagement positions it favorably to overcome these hurdles. As India continues its economic ascent, its role as a global export powerhouse is only set to strengthen, contributing to global economic growth and solidifying its position as a leader in the 21st century.